Alright, again, trying to stage again. I'm being slightly compulsive about trying to get everything in this stage. But again, this doesn't seem to be asking too much of the player, so I don't mind that much. Just want to be sure. Yeah, today was admittedly a very off day, so I do apologize if I worried anybody with like what I posted on Blue Sky and everything. Did I even go here last time? I don't think I did. I don't think I found this at all. Which is probably where the H is, actually. Yeah, looks like it. Again, I have some platformer instincts at least, so I do think that helps too with games like this where I can kind of map out, like, yeah, they'll probably put something here. That seems like a good place to stash something. Thank you for the head pats. Again, I've talked about this a little bit before. This is the problem we had last time, it's like, which is the way forward? It's really hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, I think this is the optional thing that we skipped last time. Okay, we're good. Yeah, shoot, okay, we're good, we're alive. I also want to launch a new stream series. I don't know what to call it though, I've talked about this a little bit before. The working title that I came up with... no, never mind. The title I had for game clearing that I sort of briefly floated was Fox Girl Finishes, and I realized that sounds really bad out of context, or maybe my mind is in the gutter, or both. It's also not true if we're making that innuendo, if I'm being real. By the way, there's like an achievement on Steam to find all these little boxes, like, you know, interact with these boxes in every stage. Again, I'm playing on Switch, so I don't have to worry about that. God damn it, did I miss an alternate path again? Or is there just stuff here? Like, if we're missing the cranes, I'll take the L. Never mind. Shoot, we are still missing. We're missing one crane, my god, what the hell? I'm so upset. Because it's like... I thought I was doing really good, and I found a bunch of secrets, and it's like, we missed one thing. It's like, hell if I know what that one thing is. Oh well, we got the secret thing. I'm not gonna obsess about the cranes too much, because if we get the you know, the plot-related thing, it's fine. I'll look for the cranes on my own time. Because we will be here all day otherwise. Unless they're really sneaky and put the crane on this route, which, I mean, they could do. Nope, doesn't look like it. So yeah, I missed literally one thing. Cool. But again, not gonna worry about that. That's a problem for future me. We got the little document, so we're just gonna move on. Hop away for a bit, how's it going? It's going okay. I don't like this. By that, I mean I love the concept. I'm in fear. I'm in big fear. Huh. If you know, you know, but... Concern. At least they have a little metronome thingy at the bottom, so it's not like... too unforgiving, but it is making me nervous of where this is gonna go, where the concept is going to go in future, stages. Music's alright, it's very airy, I guess would be the word I'd use. I've really been getting into like very like vaporwave dreamy kind of music. I wonder why. I say completely knowing why. Shit. Hi, I see you, welcome on in, thank you for the head pats. What's that platform even for? We're actually early on in the stage enough, I'm just gonna do this. Basically, Never mind, I'm overthinking. I see it. I was like, I don't know which way is progression. And it's like, I saw the letter, and I'm like, okay, that answers my question. It's also nice that you don't have to get the letters in one playthrough, it seems like. You can get them, like, in separate runs. You know, another thing I was thinking is I haven't done a single game for Pride Month. I have one lined up, but I didn't think I was in the emotional headspace to handle a game that will probably make me cry anyway, without giving away what game it is. I kinda swore- oh... Oh, this is progression. Oops. That's awkward. My bad. This is gonna be really awkward, going backwards. Well, actually, that wasn't too bad. What the hell is this? I didn't even notice that path. I also missed a crane, so it's a good thing we came back after all. Yeah, what is that platform for? There's nothing on it. Is there anything in the holes? Doesn't look like it. Less. Nope, doesn't look like it. Now I'm paranoid about missing things. I already feel like this is gonna be the A for some reason, and not the H. Lots of cranes up here. There's 169 in this level, so it's a little bit less than the previous stage. It's also nice. I was gonna make a comment, and I don't know how to say it without sounding really sus. Which almost makes me feel like, because I've acknowledged it, I need to say it at some point, but do I? Alright, good start. I do like the look of these little, like, pastry thingies. I was playing Pikmin 2 to practice last night, because that is the next Fox Girl's favorites more than likely. And I got to the Snagrit hole, and there's one of those in that as a treasure. Is your stream what's stopping me? Is very suggestive, the joke I was going to make. And that is what is stopping me. It's not even overtly suggestive, but it will definitely suggest things that will pique interest and be like, ayo. Yeah? Okay, I think... Basically, because I mentioned that the totals for cranes in this level was 169, I said nice after. The follow-up I was going to make is I will never be able to think of 6-9 ever again the same way. I have no clue how to explain it. Okay, there we go. I knew the yeah was coming, and that, or an AO or something. Number funny. You have the little like green thing spinning around you as like your helper for your attacks, but it reminds me a little bit of Isun from Okami. I'm like a weird like nerd who's like very uptight about pronunciation. I don't know if I told the story in a call or if it was on stream last time. I can't remember. But like, not to call out people I will never run into again. They probably don't even would even remember me because that was a genre ago. But like, I took Japanese for a semester. Okay. And I'm very uptight about pronunciation. So like, I say Okami, because a lot of people say Okami, which is like, I don't think technically wrong, but the accent is on the first O, Okami. It's like a long O also. But when I took this Japanese course, it always like frustrated me slightly how off certain pronunciations would be, because it's like some people would just say things and like, wait, what? Why are they? Oh wait, we have the letters. That's right. Why are we missing 11 cranes? Where the hell are we missing 11 cranes? I'm confused. Anyway, we're moving on. Again, we could be here all day. Again, I might try to complete this on my own time. Oh no, there's some Celeste nonsense up in here. But it's like some classmates would just be like, oh hi, oh gozaimasu, and I'm just like, I think this is driving me up the wall, ever so slightly. It's like, let's just say these Japanese words in the whitest way possible. And it was like, yeah, it kind of drove me up the wall ever so slightly. But again, I'm also just very uptight about pronunciation. Persona 5 drives me up the wall, and that one was bad to the point where even the voice cast was like, yeah, no, they told us to say it this way. It's not our job to know the pronunciations of all these words. It's like, Ryuji Sakamoto, it's like, that sounds so wrong. The way, like... See, but the thing is, like, the way, like, a Westerner, like, would interpret the name, I think would be, like, Sakamoto. Even that, I think, is putting the accent slightly in the wrong place. Yeah, numbers are just kind of etched into the mind a little bit. This one also has 169. But yeah, I try not to be like too overtly uptight about like pronunciations. But sometimes it'll slip out, like where it just slightly drives me mad and I need to say something. I get possessed by the grammar demons. Or the pronunciation demons, more specifically, usually. Shit, okay. Almost just ran off the ledge on my own volition. That would've been bad. Okay. I don't know what that's for. It's like there's ground underneath. Well, there's H. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, as the saying goes. Had to do one. I don't even really care for that song, hot take. It's fine, I don't think that's like one of my favorites from Chaperone. Like, it's just alright to me. It's very catchy, it's very like memorable. But yeah, I would pick multiple other songs as a favorite over Hot to Go. Guess that's the cat. I see a bubble underneath. Ah, shoot. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, this is every... This is what I was afraid of. Shoot. Okay, we're good. We're fine. I just got a very funny DM. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but it's a very funny DM. What are you eyeing at? Oh no, this is stressful. I don't like this. Oh, we're back to double time. Okay. Oh, stressing. See, that just makes me want to say like one flipper roll. Which I'm pretty sure is a pretty deep cut. Oh, is Rhythm having a deep cut anymore? I don't even know. Hell yeah. I was gonna say, if that's the fourth, I am gonna be very mad. Still niche, yeah. I still need to finish Fever. I got frustrated because of, like, trying to do it on stream. Part of me wants to try it again on stream in a better headspace, but we'll see. Huh. I tried it a bit off stream. I got past Remix 3 at least. Or whichever one I was stuck on. I think I was Remix 3. What the hell just happened? I think I hit the side of the platform. I will say 100, like, just as a heads up, saying you walked past a crane does not entirely help from the perspective of there is stream delay. And so, like, just is very relative, so... It's like, I don't know if I want to try to go back for it, too. It's like a lot of times... Also, they're green. They kind of blend in with, like, the green crystals, the green of, like, plants. I feel like it's not that important. The way I kind of see it is, it's a DKC thing. The letters are actually what matters. No, it's an inverse DKC, actually. Where the letters are important, and everything else kind of isn't. It's just kind of for completion. You know, pack dots. Yeah, it goes back to what Freeze was talking about earlier about just games like this just require like 100% a lot of times, and it's a little much. Again, I'll do the Deathless stuff, I'll do the remaining cranes, I'll just do that on my own time. Not that I'm not having fun, it's just for the sake of stream. I don't want to play the same 3 levels over and over and over again into perpetuity. Ow. This was safe to stand on. I was mistaken. Remember playing the demo for this for Sage? Huh. This makes sense that it'd be in Sage. I think I was going to say it, but before the ad break, and then I got distracted. But this is kind of giving, like, Freedom Planet energy in a way that kind of scratches an itch. Like, this feels like a game that would be fun to go fast in, and, like, I'm sure speedruns are great for this game. Like, 100% speedruns would be very fun to watch. Aha, I see it already. How the hell do we get to it? Where the hell is this actually? There it is. It's a little loose if I had to give any criticism. It's not too bad, but just, yeah, a little loose. But again, there's a control option for, like, to turn off the smooth turning. That might actually help in some ways. Smooth turning is on by default, so I kind of just decide to leave it. I don't think I missed a crane, actually. No, wait, I did. Definitely. I thought we were at 167. Okay, this kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. By the way, just to point it out, you can turn on a drop shadow, which actually, given my garbage depth perception, might not be a bad idea. Yeah, kind of the Mario 64 turn radius, which, again, that's the default, so I just kind of wanted to leave it that way, because that felt like the developer intended way to play, but again, it can kind of throw me off a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I actually... Yeah, I missed 3. We've got the letters. Yeah, I wish more games did this, or had it as an option, because obviously immersive drop shadows are kind of nice, but practical drop shadows are also nice. What the hell do they want me to do here? Never mind, that was really easy. This is a pattern a lot, where I'll just be like, what are they asking of me? And then it's like, oh wait, that was really quick. Like, no problem whatsoever. Oh, we can read the files. Oh. Finally made it to the recon unit. The days of endless drills are finally over. Well, kinda, I guess. We want to celebrate with you guys, but it still might take a few weeks until I'm allowed to go home for a while. That just gives you enough time to prepare yourselves for the biggest cake ever. Oh, I'll also bring someone along I met during training. We finished our training at the same time. Actually, it seems she wants to get a special ops later down the line. She's pretty rad. Also, she has the sweetest accent. European, I think, maybe. I never really asked. And I guess that's it. Can't wait to see everyone again. And Dad, don't worry, I'll be fine, really. Mom, please tell Dad that I'll be fine. So I had to blink for me. Alright. You're all screwed. 200 years. It has been 200 years since we were all cursed by the moonfall, and for 200 years our dear global government sat on their collective butts doing nothing as always. Well, guess what, dear world leaders? Our time is almost run out. Starting today, we have exactly 1 year, as in 365 days, to still somehow fix everything and to not lose what's left of our humanity. Instead of actually pouring all of our collective resources into the hacks at NeoFlux, maybe you should have worked on actual solutions. Whatever, I'm done. I'm done with words, I'm done with everything. Try to enjoy the next year as much as you can, everyone. I'll be your last. And this is to our leaders, screw you. Well, damn. Professor, I write this with the utmost respect for you and your team's work, but after reading your research notes, I have numerous doubts about the viability of your project. And I'm not even talking about the sheer number of safety concerns. I'm aware that our time is running out quickly, but trying to save our future using the not only drastic but highly untested methods you propose is very concerning. Of course, you have the full support of my team as always, but I implore you to rethink your approach to Lunistice. There has to be another way. Hey guys, so there's been more news. It seems like Vari and I have been selected for Project Lunistice for some reason. I guess we managed to impress some of the higher-ups or something? But that also means I'll probably not come home for a while. Sorry. And I know that times are rough right now, and all of that, but I really want to believe in this project. It's pretty much our only hope, I guess. Whatever. I'll be fine as always, and when we kick the moon's butt, I'll come home for good. Promise. Please take care, everyone, and stay safe. Interesting. Hi, the one guy. Welcome on in. Sorry, well, okay. This is giving Frogger PS1. I don't know how to feel about that statement. I'm just gonna leave the drop shadow on, because some of the platforming is tripping me up pretty bad, so I think I will take advantage of the accessibility option if provided. I wonder if that's been added to Sonic Unleashed 3 comp yet. A drop shadow option. Because, god, the Werehog needs a drop shadow. Some of that platforming is garbage. And I like Sonic Unleashed. I defend Sonic Unleashed more than most, I would say. And even I'm like, there's a lot in Sonic Unleashed I'm not partial to. Sonic Unleashed is in that boat that I hear about sometimes. Of like, this is like an amazing 7 out of 10, like a high tier 7 out of 10 game, which in some ways I actually like, believe it or not. I actually like when games, I like when games have nuance to them. We are only a minute in, I'm gonna restart. Oops, did not mean to restart from checkpoint. But yeah, I like when games are complicated to some degree. I mean, I was gonna save this talk for Pikmin 2 because it's very relevant to Pikmin 2. But something I've been seeing a lot as a term is friction in games, and I find the concept very fascinating of friction. And like how much resistance the game gives you, basically. And like some games have too much friction to the point where they're just very frustrating and just kind of slow you down a lot. Other games don't have enough friction, I think, to the point where they're just kind of too breezy and don't really put up enough of a fight to be interesting. But it is an interesting concept, I think, and again, Pikmin 2 will be a great place to talk about that, because that is a game with a ridiculous amount of friction at times. That game wants the player dead at all times towards the end game. It's like, I love Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 is one of those games where it's like, I love this game. Do not play it, because the game will, like, be very frustrating. Huh. You have Sonic Boom to thank for your appreciation of the Werehog? Oh. I mean, that's something, I guess. What is this for? Is that to grow the vine or something? I probably waited too long. It's probably gonna give out before I get to the top and I'll die. But it's fine. I see that over there and I'm like, what's that for? Because it doesn't look like we could easily reach it and survive. And yeah, it's not Unleashed. What are you doing, game? Readability is, I think, my biggest complaint about the game so far. It's not even because of like the filtering on everything. It's just some things are really hard to tell what you're supposed to do with them. Like, this is very much a leap of faith, and I'm not really crazy about that. So, oh shoot. Yeah, this looks like optional. Yep, that is the H. And there are a lot of cranes here. But again, the consolation to a lot of this, the consolation tango, you could say, to a lot of this, that's a stretch. But the consolation to this is, because you don't have to get cranes and no retries in the same run, you can split them up. So we can easily just kind of do one and then go back for the other. And again, the letters also seem independent of each other, so you can very easily break up 100%. Again, that is one thing I actually really appreciate about this, is being able to split up the 100% requirements. A good example of this is there's a weird deep cut. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, where that game has like different S rank requirements, basically. Damn. We're gonna take an L on that. But like, you know, clear time, enemies defeated, etc. You can do them separately from each other. And like, for the platinum, that's very helpful, not having to do everything in one run. It's stuck in licensing hell because of Activision. I really wish Shattered Dimensions could get like a remaster or something. I really enjoyed that game. I also never played Edge of Time. I heard it wasn't as good though. Alright, okay, that's... I almost ran right past that. That would have been tragic. Shoot, we missed the A. God damn it. Where the hell would it even be? Because I thought we combed this pretty thoroughly. But apparently not thoroughly enough. Yeah, Edge of Time, it was more story-driven for one thing. And also just very linear. Like, just being inside a building the whole time. It's kind of boring. Wow, we missed like 40 cranes. What the hell? I say we as if this is a group effort, but I'm just... I missed this many. Nope, going back. Yeah, the last movie I would have seen would be Everything Everywhere All at Once, if you don't count me watching, like, the original Iron Man, because I was, like, mildly curious about the MCU for some reason. I don't know, actually. I don't know why I suddenly had interest in the MCU. Can't tell ya. Oh, shoot. Well, at least I figured out where all this stuff is hidden. Died in the process, which I could do without, but it's fine. I don't think I did this path last time at least. Yeah, that's a lot of cranes. This is probably most of the ones I'm missing. But yeah, this is the chaotic stream commentary you sign up for the Yuna Fox stream. I hope it's entertaining at least. Yeah, no, that's a lot of cranes. Very, very fun. Aw, thank you. You're also very biased, I'm going to be blunt. I'm teasing, for the record. I'm missing 2 cranes. I don't remember if they're up here or not. If they are not up here, I will be slightly sad. Never mind, they're up here, we're fine. We actually got all the cranes for the first time in a bit. Did not do a deathless though, but that's fine. Yeah, sometimes I overthink streaming to the point where it's like, I try to tell myself I'm not doing this for like a major thing. I'm just doing this as like a for fun hobby thing, and also to force me to actually play the games I own. Let's be real. But on the other hand, there's a part of me that's like, I wonder how big I can make this channel. Like, I wonder how far I can actually get with this. And I know that's not a good attitude to have. It's better to treat it as a hobby and then roll with that, and not try to have, you know, big dreams of like making it, being the next like... I don't feel like saying a name, because it's like, knowing my luck, if I name a major streamer as an example of someone who made it, they'll probably get like in trouble in like a week. How like streaming culture feels like it's been lately. That's a whole discussion that I'm not entirely sure how to discuss on stream, or if I even should. I don't like this. Never mind, this is very clearly the optional path. We're fine. There's 516 cranes in here, by the way. Again, this actually might not be the optional path. This might be the way forward. Oops. If this continues to look like the way forward, we might double back. Or like restart the stage, because we're not that far in. There's a lot of cranes just floating along the side of this area, which is interesting. There's also a bunch above, too. Just using it as an excuse to play a backlog, yeah. Like, I enjoy streaming, genuinely. I find it fun to just kind of Oh no. Oops. Well, I guess we can get an answer to this. I'm just gonna go over here. I'm curious. Wait, which way? That's this. Are there 3 pathways here? Yeah, no, there are 3 pathways here. So it's like, which is the correct one, quote unquote? This is gonna be hell. This is gonna be hell to complete. Like, I can't tell what the way forward is at all. And with 500 cranes, this is like a look up a video kind of stage for me, because this seems like a lot to try to math out myself. I do want to actually play more games, like, casually, I guess. Not try to, like, get too hung up on the details. Okay, this is going to a checkpoint, so it's like, what is the way forward? I'm so lost. Like, this is neat, but I'm also just like, I think I missed a lot of collectibles. I guess if we find a letter, we'll get our answer. Is that a letter up there? I think it might be, actually. Unless this is a situation where we have to do all 3 paths to try to open up, like, the main path to the exit. That is a possibility. Ah, it is. Gotta break all the thingies. Okay, so I feel better. We don't have as many lockouts as I was afraid of. We haven't found a single letter though, which has got me a little bit worried. Aha. So yeah, we're opening up all these bubbles, presumably to get up, to move upwards. This is the path I took, I think. No, shoot, I still need to complete this path. Oops. Yeah, I kinda just wanna stream for fun, and I try to tell myself that, but then my brain is like, but okay, but what if? It's like, no, you're getting ahead of yourself, girl. Like, calm yourself. Slow your roll a bit. But that's kind of a problem I have in general, is I tell myself, hey, I need to be patient with this, proceeds to not be patient with it, and then just rush into things. I mean, there's been a recent thing where I just was like, I need to take my time, and then just kind of impulsively made a choice. And it, well, at least so far, it seems like the right choice. But it is a case of like, I need to be patient. I need to not, you know, make a rash, you know, snap judgment. Immediately, like, can't resist and ends up making a snap judgment anyway. Doing something with friends might help, yeah. That just takes asking people to do things, which is a separate hurdle for me. Well, there's the H, so that's good. We are on target. No, that's the N. Oh no. Who's out there snapping their judgment? I don't know how to feel about that sentence. Given the stuff I've been saying lately, I have no room to judge though. I might check the other path real quick, just to make sure. You don't know what that means? Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Shoot, there was a crane up there. Yeah, there's like one above here, this like arch. There's no first person mode, as far as I know. Yeah, I'm very worried that I missed the H and N somewhere, so I'm gonna actually check again. You don't know what that means? Yeah, that's fair. Again, I'm just out here saying things. My eyes are watering real bad. I have not been sleeping enough lately. I'm gonna be real, that's probably part of the reason I feel not great. Is I have been going to bed increasingly late at night, because I have a problem. Ah, okay. We're good. We're alive. We are Gucci, as they say. A problem? What was I just talking about? I forget where I was going with that. Okay, so it's going counterclockwise. Yeah, I just need to go to bed early. So I'm glad sleeping late. Yeah, I keep going to bed really late. Because I get chatting, and I get, like, listening to music, watching videos, you know, playing Pikmin 2 until 6 AM, because I was like, I need to actually remember how to play Pikmin 2. I'm at the submerged castle, I'm going to bed. True story. I was at the submerged castle, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop here. I'm gonna save them for tomorrow. That's a future Yuna problem. On stream it'll be interesting, because Pikmin 2 is like not an easy game. One thing I learned, I was watching someone play Pikmin 2 on Switch last night. I didn't know that the Wii version, which the Switch version is based on, got rid of the ability to skip certain cutscenes. That's really weird. I've only played the Wii version of 2 once, so I never would have known. I never noticed it, because I've only done one playthrough of that version ever. Oh good, that keeps your momentum, so you can actually make that even if you screw it up like I did. That's very courteous of the game. We love it when games are a little bit forgiving about physics. You? Also, if the person who I end up staying up really late to talk to every night, it happens to be present, you don't have to apologize for anything. I've been having a great time. I'm just going to say that preemptively. Can't believe I made that work. That was so scuffed. God damn it, what's the way forward? I kind of feel like this is the optional path. I don't know why. This is just screaming optional path to me. I might have to do this loop again. God damn it. I'm gonna just fall. I keep making the wrong call on what the progression path is. Wow, I totally missed that crane. It's actually a good thing I died there. Some of these are actually really well hidden. 100% is gonna be kind of annoying, but I might go for it. But again, there's like 2 other characters to play. You got through your first day of work with barely any sleep. Yeah, I wonder why you barely got any sleep last night. So now that that's done, I assume we can use the bubble now. The leaves are just 2D plain. It's cute, actually. I love, like, how effects are achieved in games. We still have like 50 cranes to go. I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, this is very, like, I can see why this would be at a Sage. Sage is coming up soon, probably, I assume. I thought about maybe trying to cover Sage eventually, but shrug. I don't think this year. I have a lot on my mind for projects in July. God damn it. I'm kind of in focus mode, because I don't want to have to do this too many times. I say as I almost immediately botch it. Oh, in the top left they actually showed the little, like, things we freed. Totally missed that. You know what game I really want to play is Haste. I don't know much about it, but from what I gather it's like a physics-based 3D platformer where you actually can't even jump. So what you actually do is just basically go off ramps to try to gain momentum. It looks really cool. So I've been kind of keeping an eye on that game because that looks up my alley. I actually haven't played Spark the Electric Jester either. Believe it or not. You're having a hard time falling asleep anyway? Oh, I hope it wasn't for any bad reasons. Yeah, I was having a lot of anxiety last night, unfortunately, so I definitely got to bed late because I was just like, well, I'm kind of freaked out. I'm just gonna play Pikmin, I guess. Also, very good timing. The ad's about to start. Can I? This is it. We played with fire and burned everything. We might have stopped the moonfall, but only by smashing everything to pieces. All it took was a small glitch in a rushed system. Most of my loved ones, most of my team is gone. Alive, yes, but I can't lose hope. Communications are completely cut off from everyone, but we should have a local backup of the central archives. Maybe I can find something in there that'll help us out. We have to find a way to fix this. Alright, so I'll tackle World 6 shortly, and I'll take a break in the meantime.